Do you have a ton of extra cash laying around and nothing to do with it? Well, maybe you should get a Jeep, because it's pretty much like lighting money on fire. What's up, Forge Nation? In my hand, I have a ton of receipts and everything that went into building Hercules, a 2021 turbo diesel Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Stay tuned as I go through every single item on this build sheet to show you exactly how much it would cost if you were to build your own dream Jeep like Hercules. For starters, all of these figures are the full retail price, and for labor, we're gonna calculate $125 per hour, and this is all in US dollars. So you Canadians multiply it by whatever the multiple is, 1.25 or something. Canadian money is foreign to me. Get it? All right, so for starters, we got our sticker price. JLUR Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon Edition, highest trim package that you could get in a Wrangler, and we have that turbo diesel engine. Now that turbo diesel is an extra $4,500, but well worth it in my opinion. Very highly sought after because it has great torque and awesome fuel efficiency, which is unmatched in the Jeep world. So the total MSRP is $59,945. All right, so let's start from the bottom and work our way up, starting with wheels and tires. Now, each one of these Cooper STT Pro tires is running in at $383. Multiply that by 5. Those are 17-inch awesome wheels. We love Black Rhino. Those are running at $285 each times 5. Multiply that together, we have $33.50. Next up, the mounting and balancing and actually getting them on is about an hour's worth of labor. So we're just gonna tack that on, tack on $125. Next up, we got our King Shock suspension and lift. The 2.5 Performance Series front shocks with adjuster 3.5-inch lift for the JL are coming in at $2,800. The lift kit is a 3.5-inch rock crawler lift that is specific for the diesel, and that's $2,151. Add an additional 10 hours of labor just to round up, we're at $4,250. It's just money, right? Next up, we have all of our fenders. Complete road armor suite, which they typically run deals for around 20 to 30% off. Again, we're just going full retail on this, is $4,800. That's just for the actual materials. The labor is another $1,000. Now the paint match, that's gonna cost you extra. That's gonna be another $1,600. So it's 74. Next up, we have the CavFab JL Elite Series body-mounted spare tire carrier. With the 37-inch spare on the back, that's a lot of weight. You gotta make sure you have something really heavy duty, and the CavFab spare tire carrier is awesome. So spare tire. So the spare tire carrier, you have to mount it. There's a little bit of labor in that, about an hour and a half. So we'll just call it $150. That $700 total goes to $850. That's something you could probably do on your own. You just have to relocate the backup camera. So be on the lookout for that. All right, what is a Jeep without a ton of lights? And we spared no expense on our lights. So there's a ton of lights, including the side spreaders, you got backup lights, you have rock lights, you have light bars, you have rigid 360. There's a lot of lights on here, and the total that we spent was impressive. So the 6-shooter is only $380. Side spreaders, those are $279 each. We got 2 sets of those. The 20-inch light bar on the front is $500. The pod lights are $367. We have the SR series floodlights in the back. Those are $299. The rock lights, which are $519. We have the 40-inch light bar on top, which is $950. The fog lights in the front, that's $219. In total, it's probably 10 hours of labor for all of that. So right now we're at $3,400 just for the lights, another $1,250 for the labor, and we're at let's call it 4,650. Not too bad. So the winch, $950. Next up is the Rhino Rack Pioneer platform and the Batwing awning. That in total together was $2,150 plus another 5 hours of labor. Comes out to $2,750. The ShiftPod Mini shelter. So this is a tough one because it's normally $799, but they're having a promotion right now for $499. I'm gonna put $799 on here, but in the interest of full disclosure, I think the price may change. Next up, we have the Roam Adventure Co. cargo cases, the 83 liter on top. Those are $300 each. Next up is the Nomad Kitchen with the GSI Outdoors Selkirk 540 stove. That comes out to $11.25. Next up is the dashboard, $400 plus an additional hour and a half of labor. So let's just call it $575. And not to be outdone, this is a $200 mod that is gonna add a ton of performance to your Jeep. The iDrive throttle controller, no labor on that, easy to do yourself. Let's not forget about the Rockslide Engineering rock sliders that are also the steps. That's coming in at $18.99. We also have the table in the back, that's $249. And then all the labor is about 5 hours, so another $625, bringing our total to $27.75. All right, and down below, the Deutsch Off-Road steering kit comes in at $11.99, but it's on sale right now for $6.99. So we're gonna put $6.99, tack an hour's worth of labor on there. Let's just call it $7.25. So one thing that you're not gonna see, but we have a Taser Mini installed on here, which is a programmer. It does a bunch of things for your Jeep. It's $300, really easy, no labor on that. And last but not least are the vinyl graphics on the hood and the lettering. That came in at just $350. And the full retail price of Hercules, our 2021 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon Turbo Diesel 4-wheel drive off-roading overlanding rig is $91,774, which in Canadian money is like $3 million or something. Now what's really cool is all it takes to get entered to win is $8.95. To become a member of Forge 4x4, you're gonna get 10 entries every month you're a member, or make a one-time purchase on our shop. You get 1 entry for every $1 you spend. This prize package could be yours, plus $10,000 in cash. Enter to win at forge4x4.com before it's too late, because this sweepstakes only runs until June 11th, after which we'll probably have another ridiculously priced rig. And if you like this video and you want to see us do more of it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It motivates me to get off my butt and get in front of the camera and do more stupid stuff. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure to bring on the wild.